its Saturns. Because, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the...
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 kilometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be hurtling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
In our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
But do you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Good point. Because let's not forget.
Of course I didn't forget.
That strength feat also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story as he's living it. Screw the pencil or the bubbles, he can just will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god, a yellow sponge god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
Oh god.
Sure, whatever. Hell, he's dead. That sure was one sweet.
Why did the Lionel decide to join the party?
SpongeBob SquarePants are Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into
Rivali's
the next
Gale
match.
is now ready.
You can always get me a number right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music, links down below.
Fuck off.
Can't tell what you guys go for, Ham. E-spam, ticking, or jinx.
You better give me what I want. Yes.
One job.
What?
It's the purpose of your pathetic life. Open this door. Decided just to play the game before. And I was like, he's gonna get stuck in this one. Like, this game is terrible. And then you read your order on the other side.
Nice, I guess.
Bad at, where you had to go.
Ah, your sword's already back.
I came here for the Swamp Anarchy server video. Let's go! That video's pushing 100K! My least well-performing video in like half a year, probably because I had to take it. No. Yeah, you can't even say that I'm lazy. Streaming for 12 hours? Because I have been exercise.
Distance is half the puzzle on Magnesis-focused shrines. With the Magnesis range being heightened, there's a reason Risotto's magnetic manipulation powers are so short-ranged.
100 times?
Well, granted, they're also more potent. Way more potent.
Alright guys, count frames. Max 7 lately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was just like 5. 9. Yes, remember the frames when I first dropped down, but that actually usually goes good. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, nice, another one. That was perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better shrine.
Can we get this? Oh my god, after twice in a row of angrily skipping it, he gets it. Holy shit. Hello, crocodile? Jump? You're totally gonna jump. You know what, that's actually quite okay. I saved like 10 seconds. I wanted him to jump so I like swerved a bit to let him catch me, but he was closer than I thought. What is 700% all next week? I'll be able to PB. Can you imagine, like, fathom doing like a 16-hour run, and you fuck up at like hour 11, and you lose your time save? I don't know what I would do. Take like a club to my cars. You know what I kind of miss, guys?
Let me try getting some upgrades.
My Untitled Goose Game speedruns. Now that's a speed game. For like a week, I speedran Untitled Goose Game. And I'm still like top 20. Bit of a goose Chad.
I can very easily travel it if a blood moon just so happens to happen. And I lose all my Sheikah batteries. No big deal.
Where do you even go? What do you do?
I'm playing with the Joy-Cons right now, by the way, not the Pro Controller thing. Gives my hand more freedom of movement and allows me to be a bit more casual.
I've never put on the reticle. I would rather give up my stream than turn on the reticle.
Yeah!
Reticle.
Or
Yeah. 12 hours. I saw an OnlyFans ad recently. I was like, obviously, it was like, post your best gaming clips on
Bruh.
gamers, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Fans, you heard what I say? Keep up with shit.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't think I have enough materials to buy another
Uh,
piece of the armor.
kind of do that to me.
Now that I look at them.
Inventory.
Fuck, I should have looked at them first. May as well check.
Yeah, actually, it's fixed. How do I teleport him? I like called him over there. He came from that direction. And somehow
my
ended up
eye.
on the other side of the door without having opened it. Freddy's been teleporting all over the place today. While I'm in there. Little minutes to check in, guys. What are we doing? Got about 1.5 plays to go. So I got something. I want to die. So tired. I should be asleep.
When's the Monty Gator tattoo? Me and my whole family are waiting loudly crying.
It's not gonna happen. Oh my god, he swerved into me. Wait a second. What's the picture mean? I don't know. Yes.
Neva's grace is ready.
Plenty of opportunity for me to get parts, I suppose. Soon enough. Oh, is that a royal guard? No. Those are royal claymores. I'm not involving Hikari.
Next week, we buy the laptop. It's the deal once a week.
Oh, I wanna try something.
Hi. Hey.
We got some real stars in the Magic and Pegasus.
Oi.
Place is the streamer with the longest daily stream on Twitch.
Oh.
He's been streaming daily for like 8 to 9 years, something like that. He's had like over 3,000 straight days of streaming. Pretty unbelievable. I've tried to go on his chat a few times. I'm not very popular in the market. I had to learn how to and set up like a Windows fucking 95 virtual machine to play a Barbie game. Unreal.
What?
I didn't put so much effort into anything in this little Barbie game. So I know set up. For some reason, Barbie games explode in like 2005. The game 2005 Barbie games, and then they just stop. They memorize every single item location. But yeah. You know, I could name them all off to you like this, but...
So how do you do this again?
I have an idea in my head.
Not like that, that's for sure.
Go against this? Well,
Whatever.
not particularly notable, but... Oh, Vanessa? This was like one of my first playthroughs, because when you're in the elevator going to the escape menu for the first time, Vanessa like tries to get you to go back to the state. It's like, Gregory, I think you deserve it before, and I went back to the Gregory. But Vanessa, yeah, Vanessa tries to put down the report. I know, no, it's very sexy. Despite Gregory being very 10 years old, it's very strange. Very notable, but you know, she's just kind of in this like hey, the whole game,
Dang, well I can still visit the Great Ferry from here. No big deal, it's not like I'll lose my rupees. As long as I don't do anything too stupid.
Just wake it up. Hello. The sun is shining. It's a bright day. I saw the cat. You might hear it with fun. Yeah. Pretty terrible squad. Yeah. Oops. What's this? Bonbon? The same Bonbon. I swear to God, it's the same Bonbon. There.
Money.
But I think we're going to tea break. No, I'm staying on the. That was so nice. How are we doing? What's the deal that I like to tackle here? It's crazy that
Oh my, that card has mods. What? A Pharaoh horn shard! Ooh. Why?
It's behind Jesus. looking so great, Gregory. Burn down the crucifix, everybody says, I'm pissed. See these hands? These are almighty hands. Oh, God. Man, I swear I'm not inside.
Oh!
It is my pleasure.
Idiot. They're both dead. And what's this? She's Vanessa. Wait.
What the hell is that weapon?
I want
A royal bow. It's a crossbow for some reason.
Thursday night.
Oh god, here comes the blood moon.
The end of the week. You can't celebrate yet because there's still Friday. There's nothing I was looking forward to more than just being able to say, hey, this is the last time we're doing it. This won't just be another Foxy fight. This will be the last Foxy fight. My god, I'm just looking forward to seeing Might start getting a bit quiet. If I could beat up a staff bot right now, I would go to now. They are asking. Like a couple hours ago, I was too hyped up on that. I've done a whole thing. Spent every single waking minute playing this video. The longest stream ever is 24 hours. But I didn't have many videos, right? So I think I legitimately spent a couple hours. It's just I spent some time doing some CFPs, some spreading, I did some time doing some Flash games, speedrunning. I really just kicked around on Minecraft for like 3 hours. I got a pretty good time in draft course. So that like yeah, guys. Next stream we're actually doing 10 hours. Now that's content. 10 hours a night, and only the real ones will stay.
I think all of the Linkle options are turned on for some reason. Somehow. That's why I have all these weird graphic changes.
Carrier big injection straight into what stream is the pain? Nah, the stream is the pain. The stream is the fun. What do you say? The last pizza split? Don't die? How in actual how the fuck did you not activate I hate you. You make no sense to me.
Oh hey, nice. Whoa, are those? Is that a savage? I'm risking it.
In fact, I would have died if I stood up. I know they can have my ass. They can't have my ass. I give it so again. It's the final.
Wow.
That's standing in place. What am I doing? I'm just trying to get him to spend game. He doesn't take long.
Well, there goes all my rupees.
Times in a row has really, oh wait, with the prediction.
And the Sheikah battery I just got, which I was gonna use. Dang me and my hubris.
5 times. At least be careful. Oh, balls. I looked up. Game trick. Nothing terrible will happen. The scam.
Nothing a few talus murdering can fix, I guess.
Believers were torn.
Whoa, look at those diamonds. Yeah, I'm fine. Aha, Guardians. Not the sign. You're really gonna fight with a soup ladle and...
Never jump. My balls are full. Smothering.
He's just gonna walk away casually. Are you kidding me?
That's the last arcade.
What are your thoughts on me?
Oh yeah. Oh, games. Greatest thing in the world. Oh guys, ask me a little more fun. No, don't ask me. You know what? I'll take you games. Thanks for the minutes. Don't ask me more fun for me. Beginning of life, obviously, do shit like this. That's a no-brainer. Use your head. 60 speed. My day. Get this gift. Yeah, good. The first disc of the final run.
Hey, look at that bastard.
The final Monty Ball. Really got a good one. That we dropped. That movie coming out? Wasn't for that movie. I don't think I missed anything, but like I never think I missed anything. One more ride, Freddy. I'm ready, Freddy. Let's ride!
Are you ready for Freddy?
Taking this Freddy ride. Ride today. Son. Okay, let's check. I've never seen in my life. I think we have everything, guys. And on the final note, did you believe?
Yeah, fairies.
Yeah. But, oh yeah, the endos are gonna be
Stealth
alive.
buffs are useless in this mod anyway.
To even open the door. It's like the real deal. I don't care if the athlete plays or not. I want to give it to me. Just flexing how much dominance I have over this kid. It's like red do something, God, you slow. Can't take them back to
That doesn't explain some of the other visual changes. So yeah, they might be Dark Army Resurrection bullshit.
Still alive, I'm alive. This last one,
Are you kidding me? I need guts.
last bird. It's such a hard boss, but god damn. The longest speedrun I've ever fucking done. Potentially the longest I will ever do. Come on, Tim! Fuck! Just doing that! You're killing me! Chica's still hanging out.
Oh.
Please, man, you're teasing.
Oh.
Just walk. God damn it. I thought it's just for Chica. She never left. I think she's stuck stuck. What? There's still another? Did we count wrong? What? Okay, please, bro, make it quick. Surely this next one will be it. There's no way this next one is it. Right after. Right, pretty boy, big cut. Last chance to make pretty bitch. Oh my god, he moves as the beat drops. This is what he said, I always come back. Please. What? They changed it! They must have changed it in the patch! They must have!
Oh wow, that's a tier 3.
I guess let's try to close the door. Yeah, surely one more down. Reload my head.
Mika's place is ready.
That's 6. Fingers crossed. 38. 17 and a half hours. That's just great.
Oh.
It is my pleasure.
That was probably the best speed I've ever done. That was so fun.
Durability up, ooh.
Have a good night. We actually fucking finished 16 fucking hours of starting so Guys.
Big stuff.
Fuck the Royal Claymore. Of course it's a long throw. Let's just get out of here. Wow, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna manually ride my way to there.
Oh, by the way, I moved a few supplies into this house, got myself an enchanting setup for trading with villagers, and have started on some storage, but we are going to do more with the interior of this box. It's not just going to be an empty shell for the remainder of the series. But anyway, as I was saying, the plan for today is to start an automated honeycomb production farm, so we can wax copper, and everyone feels like it, and potentially make do those candles that everybody is excited about for 1.17, and react to the game because everybody wanted them so much. I think that
It's okay, Hikari's back to full health by now anyway.
Include that in our exports as well, or maybe other people will be making candles of their own. Difficult to say at this point, but one thing's for sure, we can automate the production of honeycomb very easily. And we will start on a honey farm at some point as well, because I will be farming honey blocks in larger quantities, but honestly, I'm going to split them up because we can make multiple buildings, and I do want this area to be a large and sprawling, almost like desert.
I feel like an idiot. I have Urbosa's Fury now, don't I?
A little bit more spread out in terms of where we're building our farms. We can't build everything in one place if we want supposed to be a thriving community.
I should be using it.
Houses are going to end up looking like they are empty with nothing much going on in them. What do you have for sale, sir? Yeah, not too much I'm interested in. I got excited earlier finding this guy with a whole bunch of different looking flowers, and then I realised that there were just head whips and crystals to some of the flowers that are naturally so that's a bit disappointing. And just to clarify, if you do see some fluffier leaves here and there, if you see some of the foliage look a little bit different, I know sugarcane is different. The leaves here and a bunch of the flowers and general foliage in the pack have been added by Edward. They are basically part of his resource pack. Anyway, I am basically ready to go on our honeycomb production facility, except I need to go to the Nether for the first time because I need quartz for observers. Naturally, observers are kind of a key element of automation, and so we going to get hold of some obsidian and we're going to establish the nether portal in this area. And where are we going to do that? Well, there is actually a lava lake over here that's
What?
abundantly
Is Urbosa's Fury not working?
It's just a giant crevice in the desert that leads down to a pool of lava.
Uh-oh.
This pool of lava, I will probably fall into at some point if I don't take care of it now.
Okay
So,
then, we're running
going to
away.
advise us
Urbosa's Fury doesn't work.
here, and if that needs to update any of the sand around here, then it will, but it looks like it might have done that already. So we're just going to get all of our obsidian from in here and probably cover this over again. There we go, it's like it was never there. I think this is going to be a great place to establish our portal. We're going to make the full portal with a energy camera.
And I've lost all my fairies.
Just in case we need it for the return trip, sometimes it tends to get
My goodness.
Steal and hop on through to the Nether for the first time on Empire's Essence. And yikes, okay, what a nether spawn. This is actually really good though. I was hoping to not be in a Basalt Delta or a Soul Sand Valley, so we're already in my, I guess, second favorite nether biome. Of course it occurs to me that I'm not wearing any gold armor, so I should probably hop on through and get some of that. But at least now we know we're not in any imminent danger. So I'm probably going to put on a gold chest plate. Weird though that sounds, my iron chest plate is about to run out and I haven't got a decent diamond from any of the villagers yet. So we're going to be rocking the gold t-shirt today. I like that. Let's pop this in here for no apparent reason. And let's head back to the video. So another issue is it is getting defended against hoglins, so I'm going to pick up a edge of a crimson forest biome here, which is perfect. We've got nether wastes right here and
Just wanted the guts. Oh god.
myself back some
No, Hikari!
growing some of the fungus. I also am mainly looking for quartz, so I should get to scraps from that. We're probably going to get some quartz later. Now, as much quartz as I can find. I'm going to say I'm actually pretty happy with this nether location, though we got lucky on getting shrine lights and various things as well, and no one else can take this lava source before it gets out of hand. I believe one of the other empires was looking at getting piglin bartering set up, so I might not be able to get in on that game, although maybe I can set up some kind of black market since I'm right here in the Crimson Forest. A black stone market, if you like. Okay, we've hit the jackpot. This nether spawn is amazing. There's a warped forest right over there. It also continues in that direction, it looks like, as well. And there's a ton of quartz around here with only one terrible lava lake nearby. So I think that's actually a really good spawn. Not too bad. Okay, we'll get a bit more quartz. Maybe we don't have a huge amount. We'll go we've got about 4 stacks of it.
Okay, it needs me to
Looks
do.
like we're down to this warm forest aside from a couple of dangerous terrain features here. It's actually relatively safe. I'm not going to want you to fire at these right now. Get back to the nether portal, but
No, I wasn't paying attention to the music. There was a guardian stalker.
Back to the Crimson Forest, and hopefully the hoglins should stay away from the nether portal so I can wander back on through here. So after a successful trip to the nether, we've crafted some observers. I'm now going to work on replacing the nests that we have here with beehives, and this might potentially...
I'm reloading since Hikari's
we might end
dead.
up having to breed these bees up to get new ones to go into these hives, because I have a feeling that if I break the nests, even with campfires around
And
people,
yeah,
sometimes
I'm
they-
definitely reloading.
if bees are out of these nests, they still get mad at you. So I have a feeling we'll probably need to load up some regular beehives and then transplant these nests somewhere else. So we're going to breed the bees around here. I've got an absolute ton of flowers I can just spam in the direction of the bees, and hopefully each of them will find a mate, and then from there we can start moving them into these new hives, which I guess I'll need a campfire underneath if we're going to collect them successfully, even with some touch. Yes, alright, one bee just went into that hive.
Hello
We
there.
should have a few more going in and out, and once we start seeing this one getting loaded up with honey, we'll be able to transplant it into our new farm. Nighttime is going to be the best time to do that, because of course
It
all
deals
the
no
bees
damage
are
as
into their
well.
hives, and night's making it a little bit easier to move them. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep gathering.
So the only thing, the only
I'm gonna cut away, and I'll be back once I've got some fully loaded
divine power that got buffed is Revali's Gale of all things.
Yeah, and of course I was being stupid. Of course you can remove bee nests.
Everything else was nerfed to fucking
How
death.
else would you get bee nests in the first place?
Which is
So in
fine,
this
that makes the
one,
game
I've
harder.
crafted hives and allowed bees to get into some of those, but we now
But
have
the mod says they
16
were
of
buffed,
those
not
hives
nerfed.
stored in a barrel here, and a few bee nests,
So,
which I'm probably going to
false
end up using
advertising.
just for aesthetics in the build. It's time to get that build started though, once I've filled in all of the campfires kind of like
I should have
I
known
don't know,
better.
maybe a city square of some sort around here out the front of my house. And I don't think that's going to stay my house for long. I feel like it's going to be more of like a temple or just some kind of civic building, maybe a town hall of sorts. I'm not entirely certain yet. The individual modules of the honeycomb farm are going to require us to gather a lot of dispensers. Right now I've got a few of those. I need to craft a bunch more bows. I think I might even be able to trade some of those from my Fletchers. So we're going to build our first module here. These hoppers are going to be facing this way into a feed line. This is going to require a lot of hoppers, but trust me, it'll make sense in a second. On 4 of these hoppers for now, one here, one here, one here, and one here, we're going to be placing hopper minecarts, which are going to be collecting the honeycomb as it launches out of the hive once it is sheared. Because trust me, these things launch. They tend to kind of yeet the honeycomb out once you shear it. But to start with, all we need to do is set up dispensers facing inwards towards the hives, and they're going to contain shears, which will shear
Let's
the
just
honeycomb
rush
out.
to
Build up a few blocks around the hopper minecarts, so we don't need to worry about those shifting around too much. And then
Death
between
Mountain
each week, we'll
already.
place some moss, because I quite like moss in the desert. Of course, it's not going to change colour per biome, so we can place the flowers on that, and it's going to look like a nice green environment for bees. And then we're going to use those to place an observer facing down towards the space where the hive is going to go. We can't place the hive yet because the bees will escape as soon as we place it, so we have to set up some of the rest of this stuff first. Redstone dust on each of these just to make sure the observer signal will activate the dispenser. I'm going to build up the front of these with a kind of plus shape of honeycomb, which I think is going to look quite stylish once the full build is in place. Also going to put honeycomb in the centre here. We're going to build up the interiors with sandstone, and then on top of each of these we're going to place some cyan stained glass. Cyan because it kind of fits the copper theme. I think we'll be working with cyan glass a fair amount whilst we're around here. It also just gives us an observation window for bees. Now to future-proof this farm design somewhat, because I imagine the shears in the dispensers will be running out eventually, I'm going to run a hopper into each of the side of the dispensers so that we can load those up with more shears. Simply put a barrel on top of each of these, like so, and then we can load up these barrels with shears. They'll end up in the hopper below, directed into the dispenser when it needs it, and the farm is going to continue for as long as it can. And so with shears distributed around each of these dispensers, the one thing that's left to do is let out the bees. Now we're going to have to do this pretty carefully because, of course, bees are going to try and escape as soon as they get placed down in the hive. So we're going to put one there, and yeah, they're out. They're already out. And now the bees are safely in the farm after a little bit of a struggle, and our little friendly bees out here are still working away as well. But hopefully, we should start to see, yes, there it is. We've got some honeycomb in the chest already, thanks to one of the hives getting sheared. Fantastic. So now we just need to
Get
do
some
that a
fairies.
couple more times. And so this is how we're going to get the bee hives in from now on, by placing jungle slabs here, which shouldn't be
Single
enough. Yes,
spell
there we
with a
go. Shouldn't
spear.
quite be enough for the bees to escape, and then once they are happily dancing in
Don't
the center,
need
we
it.
can place the other hive that way, replace the honey blocks on either side, and then once the bees are in there, we can place the last honeycomb block in the middle. A flawless system. That should be absolutely fine as long as we don't have too many juvenile bees in the mix, but all I need to do is take this out, and there we go, we can replace it like so. The bees are contained. We've not quite released all of the bees today. But folks, I need to get to work on the rest of these modules. It should be a simple enough job to get the rest of them done, just like that one, and after that we can build something really awesome around this. I have a design in mind that I think you're really going to like, and so without further ado, let's go to the time lapse.
Ah, is that a Korok seed? I don't think I've ever gotten this. I've never noticed this ruin before. What is this supposed to be? It's super fast, holy shit. You know, some of these ruins are probably have probably already been here since even before the calamity. never mind. This ruin is actually something I've done before. And also, I can't do it. I don't want to use up a speed buff, which seems like my best way. Yeah, so Urbosa's Fury requires your full charge. Doesn't deal damage. And the paralysis the paralysis duration is shorter.
Mipha's grace is ready.
Hey folks, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and I love this build. I'm so enamored with this build style. It feels.
I'm actually really excited to replay through this mod in master mode. I'll probably wait before doing it though.
That is the inverted lightning rods. Copper is so versatile with materials.
Why is it glowing?
Red sandstone there, some acacia, and then the lightning rod on the top. And it just sets off these lovely copper accents. To the
Oh wow, they changed it.
In love with the combination of the bee nests, like the original bee nests I was using there, which don't have any bees in there, so don't worry, it's entirely humane way of using the beehives. And then the kind of deep kind of turquoise of the fully oxidized copper up there. I think it really sets it off. I even like it from this angle here. So this angle at street level especially, maybe you didn't see as much of it in the time lapse, but you've got this really nice honeycomb layer just kind of tucked away in there, a couple of slabs deep, as a nice little accent colour. I love this so much. And inside, I've done a little bit of work since the time lapse. You saw a little bit of what I was doing with the ceiling to kind of cover the entire thing, give it this almost like greenhousey, hothouse kind of vibe, with all of the foliage hanging down to make the bees feel nice and comfortable and have lots of flowers and pollinating, although technically speaking they are...
There it is, the Demon Carver.
And then this is all gradient pattern, and as we go I'm actually trimming back the glow lines a little bit so that their age kind of works out. Yeah, I think we should end up with some lines that kind of hang down a certain length and then stay there.
I don't want it though, actually.
Farm a few glowberries. I know a couple of my servants, so you might be interested in trading for some of those. But in the meantime, we have ourselves a wonderful little honeycomb farm, and as you can see, it is churning out the honeycomb. I haven't uploaded so many blocks or so many waxed blocks of copper. I'm very happy with how that's turned out. And as a side note, honeycomb, as I mentioned earlier, is the ingredient for the new candles, so I can start working with those now as well. If we get hold of, well, let me see, I've got some string in here for the wicks, of course. There we go, one honeycomb, one string, candles, 24 candles, and I don't have plans for these as well. I'm going to use them in a fairly small way, but I like the idea of this place having a sense of spirituality to it, not necessarily like a religion as such. I don't want to go that far and tread on any toes or anything, but I do want to have some sense of like the spiritual about this place, and whether it's centered around these kind of like mystical sources of power, or whether it has something to do with something a little bit more divine. I like the idea of there being kind of candles around the place and little shrines and things like that. So I'm trying to work in elements of that, almost like, not like a pantheon of gods or whatever, then at least some lingering sense that there is something like that out there. But that's sort of what I wanted to do with this.
I'll see how far I can go.
Fountain area here, I figured, you know, if it's out on the street, there would be like a drinking fountain that people can get fresh water from, and maybe the bees and all of the, you know, foliage in here helps to like purify the water somehow. And I looked at this from the side as I was building it, and I realised it kind of looks a little bit like a tiger's head, like a kind of saber-toothed tiger thing with the fences here and stuff. So I figured these kind of like tiger heads and animal heads and stuff might start to pop up a little bit here and there. I've done some like statue head building things in the past, and it's always been an interesting way of looking at a build style. And it just adds something onto this building which would otherwise have relatively flat walls around the outside. Naturally, I have a little bit of cleanup to do here in the desert. I've made some holes all over the place where I've been laying down these strips of dirt to farm the trees, because I didn't have a whole lot of bone meal at the time. And in between clips, I have gone out mining. Now, I know a few people aren't super keen on this as an approach, but trust me, if I want to have the momentum that I've got at the start of this series throughout the rest of it, and if I want to end up getting myself a ton of copper, I'm not going to be mining all of this copper on camera, on videos. It's all going to be happening on the streams, and in fact, I expect the next few streams I'm going to be building up this stockpile of copper, similar to this is the stock. I expect one or two of them might come along to see what I've got on offer, and ignore this pressure plate, by the way. This is a pressure plate I'm going to put here because, I don't know, I like a little bit of a hint of danger if people decide to come snooping around like this. I stole that out of a desert temple. We raided a couple of those on the stream, and frankly, those were really fun. I got a couple of gold apples. I like the idea of moving the occasional pressure plate around, and if other people come and try to I could potentially take the bait and get step on it, or other people might decide to step on it. Risk whether it does something or not. I kind of feel like keeping people on their toes a little bit when they come to visit my base. So, yeah, no telling whether or not that will have anything under it by the next episode. But I've been smelting a whole bunch more copper, and I think our next little project here outside of the honey farm is probably going to be a blast furnace auto smelter, because we're of course going to want to have a state-of-the-art copper facility. So that means we're going to have to be able to smelt large quantities of the stuff. I've got tons of coal blocks. Unfortunately, coal when I go mining. Now it is time to put those coal blocks to use. And look at that, all of that copper I just got only 24 blocks. The stuff is expensive, and that's why it's going to come at a premium to anybody who wants to buy it. When they buy it, they're going to find it pre-aged to whatever their specification requires, pre-waxed if they want that, and if they want to just buy the oxidized version of the copper, they can just de-age it a few layers with an axe, and they are able to use it however they want to. In the meantime, my copper field, which I've been calling David because jokes, is actually kind of a fun landmark in this area. A couple of people have swung by my base on streams and occasional videos here and there, and they always get kind of, they notice this and they're like, what on earth is going on? So, kind of a neat way to put my base on the map. Speaking of maps, I kind of want to see what this whole area looks like on a map now we've started building things up. We can add to that we have a comprehensive map on our empire. I know for a fact that Lizzie has done this already, but her empire kind of ended up on a border between two regions. So I wonder if the same is true. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm on the border as well. Okay, I figured that might be slightly bigger than much. Hey, at least our little house shows up quite nicely on here. Let's see if we can get another couple of maps together to encompass the entirety of this area. Oh, who's that in the distance? There he is. Hello. Hi.
Farmer Flint Food Delivery. How are we doing?
Hey, good to see you. You fit right in here, actually. Like, both the hair and the hoodie match the aesthetic of what I've got going on around here, it turns out.
You just really, yeah, fuck this over here. Yeah, perfect. What is, so just
Yes,
magic.
Yes, I've been learning the mystical secrets of copper out here, and there's a lot to learn. Let me tell you, it's been quite a trip. So welcome to my copper field. My call is David.
Holy shit!
And this is my project right now.
far as I understand.
Not so much, no. The bees haven't really been providing me with adequate food. Like, I want to set up a honey farm at some
Pressure.
point. But come and take a look at this. This is what I built in this episode. It's so fun. If you walk into this, like, at dawn, you hear all of the bees popping out of the hives, and it is so funny. I do, yes. Another food stuff, but again, yes, you can climb the vines. It's not as good as, you know, they're basically like melons or like sweet berries. They're really not that good as a food stuff either. So I see you holding some baked potatoes in your hand. That seems a little bit more like my kind of diet. You have these. Ah, I got this. I got a little bit of that myself. And now he runs off with my freshly farmed produce. That's how it is. But we were talking a little bit, and we figured out a deal. We were thinking, I've got a little bit of something you've been struggling to get hold of, and you have food, which I kind of need to survive. So let's cut a deal.
Yeah, it's a win-win here.
Oh,
so I brought
and it actually
quite a
crashed
few
for real
stacks of
now.
baked
Alright.
potatoes on me. And I heard you had the way